Count 0-1.
That was a rise ball that did other things. That was the stinky cheese.
Lowry delivers the Rothrock pitch in there for a strike. Behind 0-2. Pitch upstairs again, swing and a miss for Rothrock, and she's down on strikes. First strikeout of the game for Lowry.
Well, I'll tell you, I've never seen, I rarely see so many people working as hard as these young men next to me trying to get this YouTube feed going.
That'll bring up Lauren Marcicek, the shortstop.
How's it going?
Pitch is a ball.
Yes.
Count 1-0.
I think we might be going live here. I don't know.
Get to be like one of those games that started on ESPNU, but it was meant to be on ESPN.
Yep.
Pitch. That's a strike. Heard that one.
Yeah, you did.
Count 1-1. There we go, Blue.
That was boy.
Marcicek, 4 RBIs on the season, 7 for 18, 389 hitter. Hoffman on second, pitch, hit towards second base, slightly bobbled. Going to be a tough play, and the Royals will score a run out of it. That might have bounced up and hit the second baseman in Fry in the mouth.
Yeah.
But she bobbled it. The Royals take advantage, and they're ahead 2-0.
Ask Mr. Strebe if that's a hit or an error. I don't know. That was a pretty hard hit right at her at second base there.
We'll go to our Mr. Strebe. You have to be our tiebreaker. Cross wants to know if you score that a hit or if you score that an error. Yes. Error. There you go. All right.
No doubt, Mr. Strebe.
No hesitation. Yep.
You got to come up with it.
All right. So back-to-back. Well, an error, I should say. 2 errors bookended between the Keegan Rothrock strikeout. Put your runner on first with 2 down. Plenty of opportunities within this inning for the Bruins to get out of it. And unforced errors accompanied by some untimely bounces, but also combined with some great base running by the Royals. Don't want to take too much away from them.
Yeah, heads up base running, definitely. That's going to win games too.
Yep.
Against pitching like this, you got to take advantage of all the advantages you're given.
Anne-Marie Meek, the catcher, up to the plate. Pitch is a ball. Stealing opportunity is stolen successfully. By Marcicek.
I've been told that we are live on the YouTube channel. If you're at home and you've got your laptop handy or your cell phone, smartphone. Pitch
is hit foul down the first base line. Well, for those of you that have been joining us on RoncalliMediaNetwork.com, we'd ask you to obviously enjoy the audio medium, but our video team working hard. Search the Roncalli Media Network, go to the Roncalli High School YouTube page. We're live and on the air. Thank you for joining us tonight. There's a pitch, and it's a swing and a miss to end the inning. But not before damage is done. The Royals put 2 across to be out in front at the end of 1 inning of play. Roncalli 2, Tri-West nothing. Back for the top of the second in just a moment on the Roncalli Media Network.
Sports fans, it's Mark Maloney with JC Bank. Whether tailgating or listening to the game at home, JC Bank invites you to BYOB. Be your own branch. Got a laptop with Wi-Fi or a smartphone? Well, BYOB 24/7 with JC Bank's online and mobile banking options. Hey, you can even apply for a mortgage online with JC Bank. And remember, we're happy to serve you at one of our local JC Bank offices too. And we'll be opening soon in Greenwood. Get in the game at jcbank.com/BYOB. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Marian University wants to know, what are you made of? At Marian University, our students are made of character and faith. Our students are service-minded and want to make a difference in the world. Our students possess the skills and intellect required of leaders. Come to Marian University, Indy's premier Catholic university, and let us help you find out what you're made of. You can apply for free today at marian.edu.
Meet Zach. Zach rides everywhere, day and night, rain or shine. At Indiana Members Credit Union, we know Zach. We know he's been saving up for a car. We're here to help Zach and you. Now get pre-approved for auto financing as low as 3.99% APR. Today, it's all about Zach. Tomorrow, it's all about you. Because at IMCU, it's you that matters. Rates subject to credit approval and valid on purchase of 2020 or newer vehicles. Learn more at imcu.com.
Back here at Roncalli High School, Royals lead it 2-0 top of the second inning. Rothrock's pitch is in there for a strike to Taylor Bennett, the right fielder for the Tri-West Bruins. Alongside Pat Crosley, I'm Jimmy Cook. Bennett, 5 for 12 on the season, 6 RBIs. Pitch, the ball, count 1-1.
Yeah, that was a good-looking pitch there. Hard to lay off.
Rothrock, 2 strikeouts in that first inning. And with a 2-run cushion behind her, delivers the 1-1. That's in there for a ball just outside. Count 2-1. Royals, we mentioned, already 2-0 start to conference play and 5-1-1 record on the year. There's a swing and a miss right by Bennett. Count 2-2. Could have asked for a much better start, not just this game, but to the way the season's gone for Coach Lauk and company. 2-2, fouled back, first base side out of play.
Yeah, she's just trying to stay alive there. That ball was up in on her fist, and she got a piece of it. Anything close, you got to choke up and swing at. You're down 2 strikes to Keegan Rothrock.
Pitch. Swing and a miss, third strikeout of the evening.
It's the same pitch right inside there. This time she didn't connect.
The left fielder, number 15, Sophia Athens.
It'll be Sophia Athens now for Tri-West. Athens 7 for 14 with an RBI. Rothrock looks in and delivers a strike, swing and a miss. Sophia Athens.
Yeah, she's a little behind on that swing.
Well, you mentioned the game plan from this point on from Tri-West. It's less about mistakes necessarily Rothrock's going to make and more about how can you try to influence the rest of this game, get some runners on to give yourself a chance to punch back. Much easier said than done, as Tri-West knows, as
yeah.
Many that have faced Keegan over a career know all too well. Rothrock looks in, the 1-1, fouled back towards us, hits the fence out of play.
I think that they've had to get a little bit of confidence if they came in, I don't know about worried, but at least anxious to see how they'll do against Keegan. They broke for 2 hits in the first inning, so I think that may give confidence to the Bruins a little bit.
It's also one of those aspects, though. Pitch on the 1-2 is strike 3. 4th strikeout for Keegan Rothrock. But it's one of those things, Cross, and I liken it to when you have a big-time ace, regardless, playoff game, regular season game, whatever it is, when it's a big-time ace and you're going up against them, maybe you catch them early,
right,
and that'll give you confidence as an offense, but at some point, the best of the best pitch to open this at-bat, dial back in, and you've missed your opportunity. If you're Tri-West, you hope that's not what's happened here.
Oh, for sure.
Emma Fry up there, taking that strike to open the at-bat. The second baseman swings and misses. Count now 0-2. Fry 5 for 16 with 2 RBIs.
Yeah, as much as these girls play almost year-round.
Pitch upstairs, 1-1.
Nice waste pitch for Keegan. As much as they play year-round, they don't play together so much year-round, but these girls play a lot.
Yep.
I mean, they'll play in the indoors and heaven knows what else all winter.
The travel schedule,
it's brutal.
Insane. 1-1, foul tipped, actually correction, count 1-2, and that pitch is a strikeout. So give it the 5th strikeout of the ball game for Keegan Rothrock. Royals look to add to their lead coming up in the bottom of the 2nd inning. They lead 2-0 over the Bruins of Tri-West on the Roncalli Media Network.
While others focus on simply facilitating a transaction, Century 21 agents like Sarah Lux believe in the value of delivering extraordinary experiences by defying mediocrity and always giving you 121%. Find your new home or sell your current home with the best. Contact Sarah Lux at 502-6253 or online at listwithlux.com. That's Sarah Lux at listwithlux.com. Listwithlux.com.
A proud supporter of Roncalli High School, Indy Teledata provides IT solutions for businesses and organizations in central Indiana. For over 10 years, Steve Battiato and his team of professionals have provided comprehensive computing support, business telephone solutions, network infrastructure, and productivity suite integration. For a free evaluation of your technology needs, give Steve and his team a call at 317-231-5547 or visit us at indyteledata.com.
Back to Roncalli High School. Anna Dressman set to lead off the bottom of the 2nd inning for the Royals with a 2-0 lead. Swing and a miss on the first pitch. Dressman, the second baseman for your Royals. 5 for 7 on the season. 6 RBIs and 2 homers. Lowry's pitch in the dirt. Count 1-1.
That's a pretty good stat line for start the season. 5 of 7 with a couple with a bunch of RBI and some home run.
Get you a 7.14 average.
Yeah, that's
not bad at all.
Yeah, I think I'd be okay with that.
You can ride home to that. 1-1 is downstairs. Count 2-1. Dressman, another decorated piece of this senior class, with Hoffman, Rothrock, and Marcicek. Pass, swung on and missed. And there for the strike. Count 2-2. Dressman steps back in, receives the 2-2, fouled back first base side against the fence. Count remains 2-2.
There was no wind at the beginning of this contest, and now the wind seems to be blowing out a little bit, at least toward left field. So right-handed batter up there with a history of home runs. Let's see.
2-2. Downstairs 3-2.
Well, it had to be low.
Had some zip on it.
Yeah, it did.
I don't think I would have been able to lay up off that. I don't know about you.
Yeah, that was a good eye.
3-2, Dressman swung through that one and down for the strikeout, the 3rd K to the ledger of Lowry.
That ball had some movement. It was definitely a breaking ball coming in at the batter.
The designated player, number 19, Emma Fagan.
Designated player Emma Fagan up for the Bruins. For the Royals, I beg your pardon. Bruins pitching, my apologies. That pitch is in there for a strike. Count 0-1. Fagan 4 for 13 with 5 RBIs and 1 homer. Pitch swung on and missed. Count 0-2.
She took a little off that. That pitch had a lot less. Audrey Lowry took a lot off that one as Emma swung right over the top of it.
Lowry looks in, delivers the 0-2, fouled back behind home plate. Count remains 0-2.
Stay alive, Emma, get the one you need. Take it. That's just what Coach Locke said. I could see it.
Nope. Gotta look for that opportunity. Outfield right in the middle of their territory positionally wise. Same result on that pitch. It's fouled back behind home plate. Count remains 0-2. Lowry steps back into the circle. Looks in for designation from Williams, and the pitch is in there. Oh, just misses. Count 1-2. Royals got one there.
Yeah, well, catcher Williams, she did a nice job trying to frame that. She moved it 6 inches to the left to get that strike call. Umpire's not biting.
1-2. Yeah. Swing and a miss. Will partial tip it into the glove, unfortunately, of Williams. And down on strikes is Fagan for the 4th strikeout by Lowry.
18, Natalie Summers.
Brings Natalie Summers up to the plate. Oh for 5 to this point. Shows bunt.
Yeah, first
Pulls
pitch.
back, though, for a ball. Count 1-0.
Yeah, pitch is way outside. She's no way she's going to touch that with a bunt. Now third base in a little bit more.
Yep. Infield in, as Cross mentions, and that pitch is in there for a strike. Count 1-0.
I think the umpire bought the frame that time.
I think so, too. Count 1-1. Lowry delivers. Swing and a miss. Behind 1-2 now is Summers. Lowry looking for 3 clean strikeouts here in the top of the second. Royals trying to avoid that. Pitch is in the dirt. Count now 2-2.
Let's see Natalie work her back here.
We talked a little bit, and we'll dive into this obviously deeper next inning, Cross, but about missed opportunities by Tri-West, successful opportunities by the Royals. Again, that same philosophy of trying to get after an ace early. They've done that successfully to Lowry. Pitch is hit towards second base, this time fielded cleanly by Fry to Walters to end the inning. No runs, no hits, and none left for Roncalli. The end of 1.5 innings of play. Roncalli 2, Tri-West nothing. Back in a moment on the Roncalli Media Network.
Steve's Flowers and Gifts is your family-owned Indianapolis and Greenwood florist. Our mission is to establish and maintain the highest level of floral value and customer service at comfortable consumer prices. For the best and freshest flowers in Indianapolis and surrounding areas, Steve's Flowers and Gifts has exactly what you're looking for. Check out our wide selection of flower arrangements to make your next occasion memorable. Call 317-787-3431 or visit us at 3150 East Thompson Road.
When looking for reliable HVAC professionals, look no further than Ane & Bartram Heating and Cooling. Whether you need a routine maintenance check or an emergency repair on a heating or cooling unit, Ane & Bartram are available to handle all of your heating, cooling, and ventilation needs. Ane & Bartram strive to be the best, so call them today at 317-889-9574. They even have 24/7 emergency service. Call them today, Ane & Bartram, 317-889-9574.
Back here at Roncalli, Rothrock pitched to open this third inning. Is outside for a ball. Pitching to Laney Price, designated player for Tri-West. Price 1 for 2 on the season. Pitch outside at 2-0.
It's a 9-hitter. Let me give her something to look at a little bit here.
Price steps in. Rothrock looks in and delivers, and that's pushed down the third baseline, but foul. Count 2-1. Royals lead it 2-0 here, top of the third inning. Both those runs scored in the bottom of the first, thanks to some high-quality base running by the Royals and some unfortunate bounces and errors on the Tri-West side. The 2-1 just outside 3-1.
When you get this batter,
No walks to this point in the ball game for Lowry. That's a foul tip. Pushes the count full, count 3-2. That likely would have been ball 4.
Yes. She kind of waved bad at it on the bunt. Now she's going to swing away, and we'll see what happens.
See what the offering is as umpire calls time.
Telling the checking the count. Okay. It's full, sir.
So many questions there. Pitch in there for strike 3. And Rothrock punches out Price.
Royals might have got
a 6th strikeout.
Royals might have got a little bit of a gift there, I think. That was might have been a little wide of the strike zone, but not too much.
Just a bit outside, Cross.
Yeah, not a whole lot. Yeah, now we're going to.
Gotta dust off the plate.
I think that young Miss Price, who was called out, she might have inadvertently kicked a little dirt when she walked by.
Well,
I think she was less than pleased.
What'll happen? Back to the top of the order now. Nicole Matthews, the center fielder, struck out her first time. 1 away, and that's a nice bunt that's fielded cleanly, and the throw to first is in time. Beautiful play by Keller. And the Royals have 2 down. That bunt was down the third base line, but it was well read enough by Keller to get a quick jump on it, scoop it, and throw it all the way over to first in one motion to get the out. Great play there by Leister as well to have the foot on the bag and ready to make that catch.
Yeah.
Pitch is a strike to Kendall Williams. Struck out her first time. 0-1, swing and a miss. I had 0-2.
Yeah, that was way inside, bringing it inside, trying to get her to fight off those inside pitches. Choked up on the bat a little bit with 2 strikes. We'll see what happens.
Rothrock's 0-2, swing and a miss, strike 3. Strikeout number 7 for Keegan Rothrock, and maybe you might have gotten a little jittery with 3 balls or so in that first at bat. Takes back command of the inning completely. And keep the Royal lead intact.
I don't think there's too many things she's seen to get nervous about.
No. And by her,
yeah,
I mean me. In terms of any nerves, or the casual fan, if you're worried about, maybe she's lost the zone for a second. No such luck there.
Nope.
Strikeout number 7 for Rothrock. Royals look to add their lead in the bottom half of the third after this, leading 2-0 on the Roncalli Media Network.
Facilitating a transaction. While others focus on simply facilitating a transaction, Century 21 agents like Sarah Lux believe in the value of delivering extraordinary experiences by defying mediocrity and always giving you 121%. Find your new home or sell your current home with the best. Contact Sarah Lux at 502-6253 or online at listwithlux.com. That's Sarah Lux at listwithlux.com. Listwithlux.com.
Sports fans, it's Mark Maloney with JC Bank. Whether tailgating or listening to the game at home, JC Bank invites you to BYOB. Be your own branch. Got a laptop with Wi-Fi or a smartphone? Well, BYOB 24/7 with JC Bank's online and mobile banking options. Hey, you can even apply for a mortgage online with JC Bank. And remember, we're happy to serve you at one of our local JC Bank offices too. And we'll be opening soon in Greenwood. Get in the game at jcbank.com/BYOB. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Royals lead at 2-0, bottom of the third inning. Alongside the coach, Pat Crosley, I am Jimmy Cook. Lila Blackwell back at the top of the order here. Pops one in the air in the infield. Fielded cleanly by the shortstop in James, and there's one away. Got underneath that one, Cross, but
yeah, for sure.
Not the way she wanted to.
That's interesting. She swung away. I mean, she's not saying she can't swing away, but that's just not her normal at-bat stance, I guess, which is fine. Mr. Bonich enters the room with 2 hot dogs.
Got to respect that.
Well, Mrs. Bonich, too.
Pitch downstairs. Count 1-0. Lowry looks in for the sign and delivers. That is popped in the air toward shallow left field, and it's dropped in for a base hit. Staying at first, though, is Keller, but she'll reach on a single. Just beautiful, beautiful placement. And the Royals have another runner aboard.
Yep, flare, dying quail, Texas leaguer, whatever you want to call it, right in the middle of 3 people like a campfire surrounding the ball when it dropped. Beautiful. It's only the second hit for the Royals today, believe it or not.
They've carried the day on the base running when the errors have been there. Keller thought about taking off for second, but just keeping everybody aware of her presence, Williams and Lowry included. The 0-1, this time Keller will take off and reach safely with a stolen base. Good work by Carly Keller. And now the Royals, the runner in scoring position, with just one away here in the bottom of the third.
Chaos in the base paths.
Was a recipe in the first inning.
Yes, sir. Coach Locke has no breaks.
All gas, no brakes.
You bet.
Pitch. Ball. Count 2-1.
When you give Abby a green light with an open spot there at first base, that ball's going to travel.
Hoffman reached second her first time thanks to an error. That's popped up. Fouled out of play, first base side. Count 2-1. Lowry's 2-2, fouled back behind home plate. Count remains 2-2.
It's a good swing, staying alive there. Just getting a little piece of it.
Remind you, we have a second. Tomorrow night, boys lacrosse will be in action at Eastside. 7 o'clock start there. We'll get into the weekend calendar as this game rolls along. Plenty of action across the board tonight for Roncalli Athletics. Boys golf versus Covenant Christian at Smock. Boys volleyball against Fishers. Girls lacrosse against Heritage Christian. And then obviously softball right now against Tri-West. A loaded evening at Roncalli Athletics. 2-2 is swung on and missed by Hoffman. And there are 2 down.
And the boys volleyball game is a big one. I think Fisher's ranked #1 in the state, and our boys team isn't. They're not shabby. So I think ASV right now, it's getting probably some heavy-duty volleyball happening.
Rothrock up to the plate. Second time we've seen these two duke it out. Pitch is upstairs. Count 1-0. Rothrock struck out her first meeting back in the bottom of the first with Lowry. Though it should be noted, that's in there for a strike. And Lowry's ledger did reach on a single when she faced Rothrock in the top of the first. That's fouled back first base side. Count now 1-2 with 2 away and a runner on second for Roncalli. They lead at 2-0 here, bottom of the third. Lowry looks in. The 1-2. Just outside, 2-2.
Yeah, that was a good call. Yeah, catcher trying to frame that one too, but no dice.
A lot of pearl clutching from the Tri-West parents there. Lowry's 2-2.
Same pitch.
That outside. One is called strike 3. Looked like the same spot.
Oh, same pitch. Yeah, exactly the same pitch.
Well, I guess the pearl clutching worked.
Yeah.
Royals leave 1 aboard at second base, but still hold a 2-0 lead as we go to the top of the 4th inning on the Roncalli Media Network.
Marian University wants to know, what are you made of? At Marian University, our students are made of character and faith. Our students are service-minded and want to make a difference in the world. Our students possess the skills and intellect required of leaders. Come to Marian University, Indy's premier Catholic university, and let us help you find out what you're made of. You can apply for free today at marian.edu.
Sports fans, it's Mark Maloney with JC Bank. Whether tailgating or listening to the game at home, JC Bank invites you to BYOB. Be your own branch. Got a laptop with Wi-Fi or a smartphone? Well, BYOB 24/7 with JC Bank's online and mobile banking options. Hey, you can even apply for a mortgage online with JC Bank. And remember, we're happy to serve you at one of our local JC Bank offices too. And we'll be opening soon in Greenwood. Get in the game at jcbank.com/BYOB. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Welcome back to Roncalli High School, along with the coach, Pat Crosley. I'm Jimmy Cook. Royals lead it 2-0 here in the top of the fourth. Rothrock looking to pick up where she left off last inning. Pitch just a bit high, count 1-0.
Yeah, Ava Sullivan had that solid hit the first inning. Right through the shortstop hole there, put it right in the grass.
That is hit into the air into left field. Underneath it cleanly for the out is Hoffman.
Can of corn.
There's one away. Indeed.
Can of corn. Same spot, though. She hit it before. Just this time got a little bit of air under it.
Number 1.
We'll bring up Audrey Lowry. Lowry reached her first time back in the first inning. Pitch in there for a strike. Count 0-1. Lowry, the left-handed hitter.
I think Keegan may bear down a little bit because she's been struck out twice by her. She's getting a little mad.
Pitch.
Yep.
Strike 2.
Yep. The ball had a little cheese on it.
Yep.
Moved a little bit.
Now we're grooving.
Yeah.
Rothrock looks in. Set to deliver the 0-2 to Lowry. That's fouled back near the ticket gate.
Yeah,
count 0-2.
Fans need heads up out there.
Protect yourself at all times, Cross.
Yep.
0-2. Outside 1-2.
Yeah, that was a good waste pitch. Had a little movement, moved out and up. And I think Audrey Lowry's too smart to chase that.
Yep. Lowry waits the 1-2.
Same pitch.
Upstairs 2-2. Fishing a bit there is Rothrock. Steps off, now steps back into the circle. Looks in from Meek, delivers the 2-2. That is hit into left field for a base hit. It's bobbled initially by Hoffman. She throws in, it'll just be a single. But Lowry, 2 for 2 now on the evening. And the Bruins have a runner aboard here in the top of the fourth.
And when she hit that, it had a side spin on it pretty deep, and it bounced right in front of Abby and jumped to her right real quick, and Abby was able to be athletic enough to stop that. It bounced quick to the right.
We'll bring up Mackenzie Walters, who flied out her first time.
Number 3, Mackenzie Walters.
Walters, the right-handed hitter. Pitch fouled up near the dugout. Tough play into the fencing.
Yeah. Wow. Sorry.
For Keller, but could not make that play.
Yeah, Carly Keller made a heck of an effort. She went full into that fence.
Well, absorbed everything on it.
Yeah, she's a little ginger right now.
Just a tad.
She hit that good.
Favoring that left leg, right leg, I beg your pardon. But toughing it out. 0-1 pitch. Ooh, just out. Looked similar location to that Lowry punch out last inning, but I digress. Count 1-1. One. Swing and a miss. Count 1-2. Count 1-2. Runner on first. That pitch is just a tad up. Count 2-2 with one away here in the top of the fourth. Not going to get many opportunities against Rothrock. Still not a runner in scoring position technically, but Bruins trying to knock on the door and make a game of this. Pitch is hammered down the third base line, but it's foul. Count 2-2.
Yeah, excuse me, Keegan took a little bit off that one, so Kenzie Walters able to get ahead of it a little bit and push it down the right, or to the left there, down the third base line. Look for a little bit faster pace on this pitch probably.
Pitch. Swing and a miss. Down on strikes.
Right down Broadway. Straight down the middle.
Here's Walters.
Number 2, Taylor Bennett.
Ninth strikeout, eighth strikeout unofficially for Rothrock. 2 down here. Rothrock delivers. Stolen base opportunity. Throw is not in time. Successfully a stolen base there for Lowry. Well, for the courtesy runner, I beg your pardon.
Yeah, Wildman. Yeah, that pitch was Michelle Wildman. That pitch was good, but the throw was a little bit to the catcher's left side of the bag, so would have been on time. It was just a little bit too far left.
Rothrock, swing and a miss. Count 1-1. 2 down here, top of the fourth. Royals lead at 2-0. Runner on second for Tri-West. Pitch, foul back towards us. Count 1-2. Now you see how Rothrock wants to play this in command of this count right now.
Rear back and chunk one in there. Let's get it over with. Rip off the Band-Aid.
Rothrock looks in, spins it a couple times, delivers, swing and a miss, strike 3. Rothrock rolling, strikeout number 9 unofficially for the senior. And with 3.5 innings of play behind us, Roncalli will look to add to their lead. They lead it 2-0 over the Tri-West Bruins on the Roncalli Media Network.
Providing comfort for families in their time of need is the main concern of the staff at Lauk Veldoff Funeral Home. We are a small family-owned firm and take great pride in the personal service we offer and the family-like atmosphere at our facility. At Lauk Veldoff, we only serve one family at a time, providing compassionate care and affordable options, truly part of your community. Lauk and Veldoff Funeral and Cremation Services. Call 317-636-6655. A proud supporter of Roncalli High School, Indy Teledata provides IT solutions for businesses and organizations in central Indiana. For over 10 years, Steve Battiato and his team of professionals have provided comprehensive computing support, business telephone solutions, network infrastructure, and productivity suite integration. For a free evaluation of your technology needs, give Steve and his team a call at 317-231-5547 or visit us at indyteledata.com.
Bottom of the fourth for your Royals. Out in front, 2-0. Lowry still out there as expected for the Bruins. Pitch is in there for a strike. Count 0-1. 0-1 pitch is fouled back behind home plate. The divine intervention of Principal Kevin Bonich, I was able to confirm 9 strikeouts. So Glad we got that clarified. That is swung on and hammered, but well foul.
Way in
Count
front.
remains 0-2. Find that one near the auditorium.
Yeah, you don't want to park by the auditorium either.
Not really a safe spot. The damage this Roncalli lineup can do. 0-2, fouled back behind home plate to stay alive. For Marcicek. Awaits the 0-2 from Lowry. Pitch. Fouled back, first base side of the play. Lauren reached her first time, all the way back in the first inning.
Yeah, Lauren's got some speed too, so she gets on the base paths. She can cause that chaos. She's a good leadoff hitter. Let's get her on.
0-2. Fouled back first base side on a play.
She's doing everything she can to get on. Staying alive, looking for her pitch. Everything you want a batter to do, especially leadoff.
Battling right now with Lowry. Pitch in there for strike 3. Strikeout number 7 on the official docket.
Yeah, the umpire likes that outside corner. He's been giving that to both pitchers, really. Not consistently, but he's been giving it to them.
Will be Anne-Marie Meek now. Struck out her first time back in the first inning.
Yeah, that was the same place, but a little bit low, I guess.
Count 1-0. Pitch popped up near the Tri-West dugout, out of play. Count 1-1.
Spent a lot of time up in this press box, and it's been packed before, and I don't know if it's at max capacity right now, but it's pretty close. There's a lot going on.
Are you saying don't invite the fire marshal tonight?
Well, I don't know if it's that bad, but it's tight.
Pitch fouled back. Count 1-2.
At least it's not a late May game when it's about 80.
Yeah.
79 degrees at first pitch, but it's cooling down.
Gotta love a night game. Pitch is popped toward second base, the second base hole, I beg your pardon. And the catch is made successfully by Tri-West. Digging in for that was Fry, and there's 2 down.
That was a tough play because that ball's not coming very fast, and you're running toward it, and you think it's coming faster than it is, and you hesitate. And I've seen players drop that kind of slow fly ball that doesn't get more than 20 feet off the ground.
Brings up Anna Dressman, struck out in the second. Her only plate appearance. 2 down here. Pitch is upstairs. Count 1-0. Pitch hammered down the first baseline, out of play. Count 1-1. We told you that we would pay this off as the broadcast went on. 1-1. Swing and a miss. 1-2 behind in the count now is Dressman. But this weekend, baseball at Franklin Central. 10 a.m. start time there. Boys golf at the Highland Invite, 10:30. Girls tennis versus Guerin Catholic at 11 a.m. Brunch with the Royals all across the board. Pitch is just off the plate. Count 2-2.
It's a good way to spend a Saturday afternoon.
No arguments here. Lowry looks in. The 2-2 is up. No, it's called strike 3. Strikeout number 8 for Audrey Lowry, the future Sooner. Flying past most of this Roncalli lineup, with the difference, though, the Roncalli base running and some misplayed balls on the part of the Bruins. At the end of 4 innings of play, Roncalli in the driver's seat, leading 2-0. Back in a moment on the Roncalli Media Network.
Never lose your drive to deliver. Today's logistics marketplace is an ever-changing landscape where you can make your mark through dedication and passion. At Spot, these characteristics, along with drive and teamwork, form the basis for a rewarding, fast-paced career. Take it from our Roncalli co-founder and our dynamic group of Royals alumni. They've never lost the entrepreneurial spirit that provides the foundation for our continued success. There's never been a time like this, and there has never been a partner like Spot. We're relentless, we are experts, we are accomplished, and like you, we will never lose our drive to deliver. Come find your spot at spotinc.com/careers. Go Royals! Hey, maybe the summer blew by and your child hasn't been to his or her back-to-school eye exam. Let the experts take a look and schedule an appointment today with Vision Quest Eye Care. Vision Quest has 2 locations to serve you and your family in Greenwood and Geist. Visit VisionQuestEyeCare.com and schedule today. That's VisionQuestEyeCare.com.
Welcome back to Roncalli High School. First pitch of the at-bat here in the top of the 5th is fouled back. Third base side out of play. Count 0-1. Rothrock's pitch fouled, actually popped up near foul territory. Diving effort there by Meek. Could not make the play.
Tell you what, there's never say die for these girls on foul balls. I'll tell you, they're going to make every effort, and that's what makes good teams great.
Mm-hmm. That's why this culture that's been established by Coach Lauk is nearly impenetrable. 0-2, swung on, hit in the air into left center field. Making the play out there is Blackwell. And there's one away.
It's a nice play. You know, it's coming toward the sun there. The sun setting over the third base line, coming in that way from center field. You get a little sun in your eye.
Mm-hmm.
Good play.
Saw a couple errors like that on the diamond over on the boys' side earlier this week. Pitch by Rothrock is a strike to Emma Fry. Struck out her first time back in the second inning. Those by the Braves, though. It's funny, to this point, 2 games on respective diamonds. Pitch fouled first base side of the play for the Royals, both softball and baseball. And both games, again, while crafty base running, credit to both Royals teams, errors open the door for both clubs to grab leads and for the Royals hopefully grab wins.
Right.
0-2. It's a wild game on Tuesday night, Cross. It's the, only going to happen in the high school ranks or ranks where there's mercy rules at play. But the Royals victorious over the Braves, a walk-off run rule grand slam to end that ball game.
Yikes.
Pitch, swing and a miss. Strikeout number 10 officially.
One more, everybody gets free pizza at La Rosa's. Oh, wait a minute, that's the Reds. Yeah. Sorry.
Got some of the audience excited. Just need a ticket stub. Rush over here.
I'll go to Batesville, get you some La Rosa's. That's maybe one of the closer places, I think.
Yeah, I think you're right.
There's nothing better than being about 12 years old at Kings Island. Get you a La Rosa's pizza, a little root beer, sit by the Eiffel Tower with your buddies.
Living large. Pitch, infield in as Lenny Price shows bunt. Struck out her only plate appearance in the third. Royals rolling right now. Top of the 5th with a 2-0 lead. Rothrock looks in. Delivers. Not just outside for a ball. Count 1-1. Infield once again in. Pitch is fouled down the third base line. Count 1-2. Opportunity for another K on the ledger.
Yeah.
For Rothrock.
Yeah, I think Laney Price having a hard time catching up to the ball to slap it.
Yep. Saw her struggle both times in slap bunt opportunities. 1-2. Swing and a miss. Strike 3 the call. And 11 Ks on the official ledger for Keegan Rothrock. Royals up to bat through 4.5 innings of play. When we come back, they lead Tri-West 2-0 on the Roncalli Media Network.
Harding Porman is a full-service printing and brand communications company. From creative services and strategy to print, signage, digital output, warehousing and fulfillment, mailing, e-commerce, storefronts, and even mobile solutions. They are dedicating to helping their clients get the most out of their brand communication efforts with the quality they can see and results they can be sure of. Get the most out of your brand communications. Certified to be the best, Harding Porman.
Marian University wants to know, what are you made of? At Marian University, our students are made of character and faith. Our students are service-minded and want to make a difference in the world. Our students possess the skills and intellect required of leaders. Come to Marian University, Indy's premier Catholic university, and let us help you find out what you're made of. You can apply for free today at marian.edu.
Back here with Pat Crosley, I'm Jimmy Cook. Bottom of the 5th inning. Royals on top 2-0. Pitch is hammered down the first base line, but foul.
Evens the count 1-1, I think.
Does indeed. Emma Fagan struck out her first time back in the 2nd inning.
Ball went right over Coach Mo with her Ziploc bag full of treats for base hits.
1-1. Chopped through for a base hit to the third base hole. And thinking about 2, very tempting for Fagan, as that was misplayed for just a second. But she'll stay at first base.
Seeing eye single.
And we'll bring up Natalie Summers, the right fielder.
She got her treat, so she's happy. Coach Mo hooked her up.
Summers grounded out her first time, lays down a picturesque bunt. She'll be thrown out with the sacrifice, but got the job done to move the runner. Runner in scoring position now for the Royals here in the bottom of the 5th with 1 away.
Yeah, that was a great bunt. Perfect bunt to advance the runner, get somebody in scoring position for Lila, who's a danger at the plate. All set to bunt.
Blackwell, 2 RBIs coming into this one. Squares bunt, pulls it back, and instead hammers it into center field. Will it get over the outfielder's head? It will not. It's a great play, but tagging up successfully was Fagan, and she's 90 feet away from adding a run for the Royals.
Man, that was about 6 inches from triple for Lila there. That was a nice sacrifice fly by her over at center field.
So 2 down, and Carly Keller, the third baseman, steps into the batter's box with an opportunity to add to this Roncalli lead. Don't get a ton of opportunities to do that against Lowry. .67 ERA coming in, though they have given up 2 runs today. Not entirely earned with those errors mixed in, as that's fouled back third base side out of play. Count 0-1.
Gosh, I wish Lila's ball had gone a little higher. Talk about chaos.
Both. That pitch is in there for a strike. Behind in the count now 0-2. Keller flying out her first time. Reached on a single in the third. 0-2 count, 2 down, runner on third. Pitch. The ball outside, count 1-2. Fagan on third. The only base runner aboard for the Royals, but all they need to add to this 2-0 lead. 1-2 from Lowry. Is swung on and through for a base hit. It'll be a single, an RBI single at that for Keller. Fagan scores, and the Royals extend their lead 3-0 here in the bottom of the fifth.
That was a fine piece of hitting there. Great at bat. Just keeping herself alive, looking for her pitch to move and put it right where they ain't. Yeah, that's good. Good run for the Royals.
Abby Hoffman now at the plate. Pitch is in there for a strike. Count 0-1.
Yeah, anything close to the edges of the plate is something that our girls need to look at. He's calling him.
Hoffman reached on an error back in the first inning and struck out in the third. That's fouled. Third base side of the play. Count 0-2.
From our vantage point, we can see into the concession stand down there, the trailer, and the ball hit the top of that trailer, and the people inside there jumped 6 feet. Bam!
Count 0-2. Pitch. Swing and a miss. Lowry gets out of the inning, but again, not before more damage is done. The Royals put one more across. They lead it 3-0 as we go to the top of the sixth inning. Through 5 innings of play, Roncalli leads Tri-West 3-0 on the Roncalli Media Network.
Sports fans, it's Mark Maloney with JC Bank. Whether tailgating or listening to the game at home, JC Bank invites you to BYOB. Be your own branch. Got a laptop with Wi-Fi or a smartphone? Well, BYOB 24/7 with JC Bank's online and mobile banking options. Hey, you can even apply for a mortgage online with JC Bank. And remember, we're happy to serve you at one of our local JC Bank offices too. And we'll be opening soon in Greenwood. Get in the game at jcbank.com/BYOB. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
While others focus on simply facilitating a transaction, Century 21 agents like Sarah Lux believe in the value of delivering extraordinary experiences by defying mediocrity and always giving you 121%. Find your new home or sell your current home with the best. Contact Sarah Lux at 502-6253 or online at listwithlux.com. That's Sarah Lux at listwithlux.com. Listwithlux.com.
Alongside Pat Crosley, I'm Jimmy Cook. Royals add 1 in the bottom half of the fifth. Now here in the top of the sixth, they lead 3-0. Rothrock's delivery is hit right back to the mound, swatted down, throw over to first in time. 1 away in the blink of an eye. Rothrock 11 strikeouts already.
Number 17, Kendall Williams.
That was a quick at bat.
It was a, if we're in commercial break, we're in trouble type of at bat. That pitch is just off the plate, count 1-0. Kendall Williams to the plate, struck out in the first and the third inning. 1-0 pitch, upstairs 2-0.
As the shadows began to fall over the infield here at Roncalli. Just a beautiful evening.
Pitch is in there for a strike, count 2-1.
Start thinking about what's going to be for supper after the game today. I don't know.
It's unknown for me as well. Pitch swung on and missed, count 2-2. One of those type of days where I ask the missus and it's a there'll be food when you get home type of answer. So,
well, that's a blessing. I mean, that's
oh,
good stuff.
Yeah, indeed.
Yeah, I'll take it.
But curiosity killed the cat, and in this case, could have killed me. That's popped up right back to Rothrock for out number 2.
kind of defense we like. Just easy catch, easy out.
Simple, very quiet pitch counts.
Number 20, Ayla.
So vigorously knock on wood for Rothrock's sake.
Is this wood? I guess it is.
We're going to say it is.
Particle board.
Pitch. Outside, 1-0. Royals did most of their damage in that first inning thanks to just sensational base running combined with a couple of errors on Tri-West's part. And obviously plated one last inning as well to make this the 3-0 ball game. It is. Pitch is hit through third base side and in for a base hit. Give that to Ava Sullivan, who reached to the first and flied out in the fourth. But reached on a single here in the sixth.
Number 1, Audrey.
That'll bring up the pitcher Audrey Lowry for this latest edition of the showdown between pitchers. Lowry 2 for 2 to this point. Rothrock delivers. Strike one. Right by her.
Yep. Mr. Strebe not happy with pitch calls.
That is swung on and fouled third base side of the play. One of only two Bruins in the lineup that have not succumbed to a Rothrock strikeout is Lowry. Ahead in this count, the 0-2, and well on the verge of potentially doing that. Sullivan on first, 2 outs here, top of the sixth inning. Royals lead at 3-0. Rothrock versus Lowry here. Pitch is hit in the air along the third base line, out of play. Good effort there by Hoffman to try to get a beat on it, but could not. Count remains 0-2. Are we in the mode of any predictions here at this point?
Pitch count? I put pitch?
Yeah.
I don't know. Right down the middle. Just throw it.
That's what I would have said as well. Pitch. Yeah, she did that for strike 3.
So I'm a
simple. Just keep it simple.
I'm going to use a sledgehammer when I need a fly swatter, I guess.
12th strikeout for Keegan Rothrock, and has sat down all but one Bruin this evening via the strikeout. At the end of 5.5 innings of play, Roncalli on top of Tri-West 3-0. Royals up to bat around the corner on the Roncalli Media Network.
Never lose your drive to deliver. Today's logistics marketplace is an ever-changing landscape where you can make your mark through dedication and passion. At Spot, these characteristics, along with drive and teamwork, form the basis for a rewarding, fast-paced career. Take it from our Roncalli co-founder and our dynamic group of Royals alumni. They've never lost the entrepreneurial spirit that provides the foundation for our continued success. There's never been a time like this, and there has never been a partner like Spot. We're relentless, we are experts, we are accomplished, and like you, we will never lose our drive to deliver. Come find your spot at spotinc.com/careers. Go Royals!
Back here at Roncalli High School, Royals in the driver's seat as things stand, leading the Tri-West Bruins 3-0. Lowry back out there, delivers, and that is popped into the air towards second base, and it is captured successfully by Fry.
This is Mr. Strebe's favorite time of the game when he gets to announce cheap food.
Number 5, Lauren Marcichek.
Next up, Lauren Marcichek.
My goodness. It had to be low. Looked like a strike, but I'm not wearing a blue shirt.
Count 1-0. Pitch hit in the air into right field. Back and tracking that is Bennett to make the play. And there are 2 away. Well, you mentioned, and I've already started the sentence, so by law I have to finish it. I apologize for what I've done. But you mentioned potential dinner plans. In terms of the way of the pace of these last 2 innings, it's
I'm happy.
it is trending positively.
That's a long day, so I'm ready to go home.
Pitch in the dirt for Anne-Marie Meek, the catcher.
Let's give a warning to any Southsiders driving around here. Driver education has begun in earnest, and there's a lot of new drivers getting their permits recently.
Pitch, swing and a miss for strike number 1. I was going to ask you about that if that came up.
Yeah.
What would be more intimidating for you, your process as a driver's education teacher, or trying to go up to the plate against Keegan Rothrock?
Well, only one of those can kill me. So,
are you sure?
Well, I'm pretty good at ducking. One's coming at my grill. No, it's not so bad. We haven't got the cars yet, but there's a passel of them with their permits now, and they're out and about on the south side, and so watch out.
Counts 2-1. Pitch is upstairs 3-1. Is there a more timeless joke than the watch out for new drivers on the road joke?
No.
It's a coming-of-age joke that...
Yeah, it's a Facebook must for
Indeed.
moms and dads.
3-1. Hit in the air into right field. Bennett underneath it to make the play and end the inning. No runs, no hits, and none left. The end of 6.5 innings of play. 5.5 innings of play, I beg your pardon.
Yes.
Roncalli leads it.
We'd be finished if it were.
3-0. I realized that halfway through. At the end of 5.5 innings of play, Roncalli rolling in the driver's seat. They lead 3-0 on the Roncalli Media Network.
Sports fans, it's Mark Maloney with JC Bank. Whether tailgating or listening to the game at home, JC Bank invites you to BYOB. Be your own branch. Got a laptop with Wi-Fi or a smartphone? Well, BYOB 24/7 with JC Bank's online and mobile banking options. Hey, you can even apply for a mortgage online with JC Bank. And remember, we're happy to serve you at one of our local JC Bank offices too. And we'll be opening soon in Greenwood. Get in the game at jcbank.com/BYOB. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Providing comfort for families in their time of need is the main concern of the staff at Lauk Veldoff Funeral Home. We are a small family-owned firm and take great pride in the personal service we offer and the family-like atmosphere at our facility. At Lauk Veldoff, we only serve one family at a time, providing compassionate care and affordable options, truly part of your community. Lauk and Veldoff Funeral and Cremation Services. Call 317-636-6655.
Last gasp for Tri-West.
Leading off the Tri-West.
To the top of the 7th.
Number 3, Mackenzie Walters.
Bring up Mackenzie Walters to lead off for the Bruins. That one is popped up. Third base side out of play. Count 0-1.
Yeah, that ball was rising up and in, and she fisted that thing right out of bounds. Right out of bounds. Wrong sport. She fit it right out there over third base.
It's okay. I said a pass in the first inning, so we're both with the spring cobwebs briefly. Pitch in there. Just missed. Count 1-1. Rothrock 11 strikeouts to her name. Delivers a strike.
Yep.
Count 1-2.
Right down Broadway. Do it again. This time take something off.
Rothrock looks in, delivers. Swung on. Third base side foul out of play. Count 1-2.
See if she'll chase those inside pitches. She's been swinging it all of them. I do enjoy listening to the Royals in the dugout. Definitely loud out there.
Always active. Pitch is upstairs, count 2-2.
Tried to go outside that time.
Up next for your Royals, in terms of action on the softball diamonds, they'll host Southport on Tuesday night. Pitch is hammered into the air into center field, but not deep. The play is made successfully by Blackwell. And there's one away.
Number 2, Taylor Bennett.
Bring up Taylor Bennett. Struck out in her 2 plate appearances in the second and the fourth inning. Rothrock spins it a couple times, winds and delivers. Just missed. Count 1-0. Count 1-0 with one out here at the top of the 7th. Royals lead 3-0. That pitch is just off the plate for a ball. Count 2-0.
Yeah, Keegan's working inside for first couple pitches for the last 4 or 5 batters, actually. I wonder if that's a strategy or I guess it is.
The 2-0 is chopped foul. Count 2-1. I want to remind you that there's still time to register for Roncalli Sports Summer Camps. For more information of a great way to spend the summer, go to athletics.roncalli.org. And write this rest of this down, please. /summer-sports-camps.
I didn't know there'd be homework.
Always keeping the audience guessing. Swing and a miss. Count 2-2 now.
Got the Roncalli Roar celebration coming up as well.
Indeed.
Look for information on that on roncalli.org.
Lights, camera, roar.
It's always a good time.
2-2. Popped up towards third, and the play is made cleanly there by Keller. And the Bruins are down to their final out.
Yeah, last time Sophia Athens was up, she drove it pretty deep into center field, so.
That was a fly out back in the 5th.
Yeah, she's catching up.
Struck out in the 2nd. Pitch, the strike. Count 0-1. Rothrock steps back into the circle. The 0-1 delivery, hitter.
Yep. Yep.
So
went inside one time too many.
Yep, base runners aboard by the hit by pitch. That'll bring up Emma Fry, the second baseman.
Yeah, it's those inside pitches. You're just coming in there a little bit, and Sophia leaned in. I don't think she didn't lean in. It just came up and got her. She was turning to get ready to swing, and it hit her right in the forearm.
Well, if you want to consider it, and I'm sure there's an older reference that it would be better, but, you know, you dang young kids kind of crowding the plate like Anthony Rizzo. She was there.
Yeah.
Bruins, number 8, Emma Fry.
I thought you were calling me old for a minute there. I was like, what? I am old, but, you have to make reference to it.
Pitch. Swing and a miss. Ahead in the count is Rothrock. Count 0-1. Runner on first, 2 outs here, top of the 7th inning. Royals looking to go 6-1-1 on the year. Lead at 3-0. Rothrock delivers. She's been excellent. Pops it up. Right underneath it is Meek to end the ball game. Royals win it 3-0. Your final. Well, another sensational outing for Keegan Rothrock. Never really threatened in this one. A couple of runners reached on some singles, but outside of that, damage-free evening for the senior and future Florida Gator. We're going to take a quick break. When we come back, we'll have a brief post-game conversation with Royals head coach David Lauk and wrap things up from Roncalli High School. Again, the Royals improved to 6-1-1 on the year with a 3-0 victory over Tri-West. Back in a moment for the Indy Teledata postgame show on the Roncalli Media Network.
Meet Zach. Zach rides everywhere, day and night, rain or shine. At Indiana Members Credit Union, we know Zach. We know he's been saving up for a car. We're here to help Zach and you. Now get pre-approved for auto financing as low as 3.99% APR. Today, it's all about Zach. Tomorrow, it's all about you. Because at IMCU, it's you that matters. Rates subject to credit approval and valid on purchase of 2020 or newer vehicles. Learn more at imcu.com.
Steve's Flowers and Gifts is your family-owned Indianapolis and Greenwood florist. Our mission is to establish and maintain the highest level of floral value and customer service at comfortable consumer prices. For the best and freshest flowers in Indianapolis and surrounding areas, Steve's Flowers and Gifts has exactly what you're looking for. Check out our wide selection of flower arrangements to make your next occasion memorable. Call 317-787-3431 or visit us at 3150 East Thompson Road. Marian University wants to know, what are you made of? At Marian University, our students are made of character and faith. Our students are service-minded and want to make a difference in the world. Our students possess the skills and intellect required of leaders. Come to Marian University, Indy's premier Catholic university, and let us help you find out what you're made of. You can apply for free today at marian.edu.
Welcome back to Roncalli High School. Royals victorious tonight, 3-0 over the Tri-West Bruins. Alongside the coach, Pat Crosley, I'm Jimmy Cook. I believe I see the headman himself, David Lauk, headed this way. We'll have a quick post-game conversation with him and then wrap things up. So far, the Roncalli Media Network, 2 for 2 for wins.
Well, they're going to like
baseball and softball.
They're going to like seeing you walk in with a bag full of radio equipment.
Hey, you as well. You deserve that all the same. Again, 11 strikeouts tonight for Keegan Rothrock. There is the coach himself. David Lauk, nice enough to take some time with us. Coach, first off, congrats on the win. How critical was it early in this game to get those 2 runs plated right in the first inning against a player? Obviously, you have a very dominant pitcher in your own right, Keegan Rothrock, but a very, very dominant pitcher as well, and Audrey Lowry on the other side.
Yeah, Audrey Lowry had a fantastic game today, kept us off balance, in and out, up and down, and that showed. So we struggled a little bit at the plate, but, Lila getting on there at the very beginning of the game, that's the key to our offense, and it has been for the last 3 years. Lila gets on base, she's going to score. And so that was very critical for us to get her on base.
Yeah, she brings chaos out there for sure. She's got speed and she's aggressive, and you're not one to put the brakes on her at all. So that's that's going to be a good start for any game for her to get on base.
There's no brakes for Lila, and she knows that. And so that was Jimmy. That was critical. Pat, that was critical that she got on base, and we kind of set the tone there early. And then our bats went quiet until we manufactured a run there in the 6th inning. So I'm super happy with that.
Coach, we talked about it a little bit over the course of that first inning and into the second inning where, there was a couple misplayed balls by Tri-West, but it was the intelligent and aggressive base running on your girls' part to be able to take advantage of those errors that occurred.
Yeah, I mean, we've got a bunch of very good base runners, and right now a lot of those girls are struggling to get on base. And obviously tonight they were struggling because it was against a fantastic pitcher, but just in general, all season up to this point, we're not getting on base at the rate we have in the last few years. So once we can hopefully turn that corner and get a couple more girls on base and unleash a couple of our athletes that are on the bench, we'll be able to put up more runs than 3.
Yeah, one thing I was really impressed with was the effort that the girls made to get foul balls, diving into fences, diving into the ground. I mean, I told Jimmy that's what makes a good team great.
Well, I'm glad you recognize that because these girls do play hard. And, there are some games, especially when Keegan Rothrock's pitching, that they don't get a whole lot of action. So when that ball's in play, they're going after it. And so, there's no complaints there from me as far as their effort.
Yeah, that's fun to watch.
Thank you.
Coach, last question on my end. You mentioned your senior and Keegan Rothrock. We talked about a little bit in the offseason and the lead up to this. So far, so good. 11 strikeouts. Not a bad night, regular day at the office there for Keegan.
Yeah, I'm sure, 11 strikeouts. We'll take that any game. And Tri-West did a good job. They did a good job putting in play. They put a few balls in play hard. But we made the routine plays and, didn't allow any big innings. So, 11 strikeouts for her. I'm sure Lowry had at least a dozen or more.
Yep.
And so I think the fans got what they wanted to see was a matchup between two of the top pitchers in the state, if not the country. And, they both lived up to that. So super, super happy for Keegan and also, kudos and much respect for Audrey Lowry and Tri-West.
Yep. Coach, congratulations on the win tonight. Looking forward to following along and being in for a couple more as the season unfolds.
Awesome.
Enjoy this one.
Thank you. I appreciate you guys being here.
Thanks, Coach. That is the coach. Dale, nice to take some time with us here on the Roncalli Media Network as we put a bow on this. Cross, he said it well. This is an experienced group. They have championship pedigree. They have championship hardware to go along with that pedigree. A lot of high IQ plays made tonight, particularly in the part of Keegan Rothrock, but also, of course, the base running and the ability to attack early to establish that lead.
Yeah, and you knew last year when you had a lot of girls who were on the bench on a team that was a national championship team, some of the girls that on the bench that didn't get a chance to break in were pretty darn good, and they're getting to play this year. So it's almost reload and let's and repeat, and it's been great to see girls like Carly Keller, who didn't play a lot last year, go out there and just absolutely playing her heart out, and the other girls out there that didn't get a chance last year. So it's been fun to watch, and it's going to be a great season.
Well, coming up next for the Royals, they'll be in action on Tuesday night when they host Southport. That is a 5:30 start time. Looking forward to seeing the Royals in action then, but we will be taking the Roncalli Media Network across campus as girls lacrosse action against Columbus North. Looking forward to bringing that one to you here on the Roncalli Media Network. As always, for scheduling times and listings, go to the athletics page of roncalli.org, and we look forward to servicing you that way. I want to give a special shout-out as well to our YouTube audience on the Roncalli YouTube page, as well as you, the listeners, on roncallimedianetwork.com. The executive directors of the Roncalli Media Network, Therese Carson and Aaron Hummel, video operations director AJ Ablong and his student staff doing a wonderful job getting us on the air tonight and rolling through smoothly. Appreciate all their hard work, especially in our close quarters tonight. Always appreciate them along for the ride. My partner tonight, the coach himself, Pat Crosley. Coach, always good to have you in the booth. Looking forward to having you along for the ride for many more this year.
I hope so.
And I'm Jimmy Cook. Again, our final in this one. Roncalli, victorious, improved to 6-1-1 on the year as they defeat Tri-West 3-0. And until we talk to you next time, so long, everybody.